Okay, so today we're going to take a look at a really great tool called Embed It In, embedit.in. Now, what this is allowing you to do is to take documents and put them up on your web page. Could be your class page, could be your school page, could be a kid's digital portfolio. Lots of great uses for this tool. The first thing you do is come over here to select files. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to select a Word document. And I could also actually embed a URL. Over here you get to customize it. There's a couple of cool things you could do. Notice over here you could change the appearance. So this is the embed code where you actually would be embedding this box and it would look exactly like this on your website. And you could change some of the options over here. For instance, if I wanted to make it wider, I can, or I can make it shorter or taller. I can show over here on the bottom actual size, or I can do zoom to fit, and these are options that the user will actually be able to play with. Over here you'll notice I get to do some privacy settings. Do I want the document to be allowed to print? Do I want it to be downloaded? Should I make it public or private? Now that's really great for sharing things in your district. Of course, if you want to share and be open, that's great, but if you want to actually send a few documents, let's say to your principal only or to teachers only, you don't want students seeing them, you can choose not to make them private. But you just click off those options and you notice they're disappearing on the bottom over there. Click them back and there they go. Now, the really neat thing over here is you get a little more customization. You could change the background color. Let's say my school color is blue. I can just click on blue and there we go. So it'll match the background of wherever you're embedding it. Now over here I have add markup. Very cool stuff. I can go to start drawing and now I get a red pen and I can actually draw a comment, or if I wanted to point out to a specific passage, or annotate it however I want. I also get this highlighting feature. So for instance, if I want to highlight certain parts of the document that people should pay special attention to, I can annotate it that way. Really interesting way to use this might be to put a historical document or to put something you want your students to study and perhaps point out to them annotated this way, capturing the pieces you want to have them pay attention to. You could also again annotate on the sides. All you'd have to do to get this on your website is go to copy to clipboard, click it once, and then you're going to take that code and embed it as an HTML code on your website. Most blogs, including Blogger and all sorts of major blogging clients, allow you to take HTML code and embed it. So if you don't really know anything about coding, that's okay. You hit the HTML button, you just paste in this code over here, and what you're going to see is this blue box with, of course, your document inside of it. And it's very dynamic and very cool looking. Now, a couple of other cool things you could do. If you don't want to embed the entire box, let's say you want to save on space, you could put a thumbnail of it. And what a thumbnail means is that you're going to be able to put in an icon which actually looks like your document. So for instance, over here the thumbnail is actually a picture of your document that you can click on, and then they can actually click on it and read it the way it is. It would pop up as another window. Link over here allows you to actually just link to the document. So I can go over here and I could say about text, and now they would click on that and it brings up again the document. You could again choose to make this public or private and allow it to be printed or not. And that's chosen in the privacy settings here. You won't see it on the simple text, but when it brings up the window, it'll allow them or not allow them to have those options. It's a very cool thing. The other really neat thing is analytics. It allows you to track how many people are seeing your documents. So if you send out a homework assignment to, let's say, 30 kids, you could see how many of them have logged on and actually looked at your comments or looked at the assignment, addendum, or whatever it is you're sharing. Very, very cool site, very useful for schools. Check it out, embedit.in.